A world-class photograph does not require a suitcase full of expensive studio lights, a multi-thousand-dollar prime lens, or a specialized $300 black mist filter. If you understand how light behaves, how it bends, reflects, scatters, and frames, the entire world becomes your studio. I am Mr. Simple. Today, I am going to give you the 4 absolute best functional categories of camera side tools that will instantly inject an expensive cinematic look into your photos, using nothing but everyday objects around your house right now. Let us hack the physics of light. Category number 1 is refractive tools. The core logic is simple. We want to intentionally destroy the sterile, clinical perfection of modern digital lenses. Modern glass is designed to be mathematically flawless, eliminating all character. The result is a snapshot that looks like a corporate medical advertisement, lifeless and plastic. To fix this, we introduce transparent, irregular materials right in front of our lens to force light to bend randomly before it enters the camera. Amateurs ruin this technique. They buy a cheap plastic prism online and hold it directly over the center of their lens, creating a messy, blurry, unreadable image. That is a mistake. Here is the pro move. Look for a common glass tumbler in your kitchen, the kind with heavy geometric ridges or patterns at the bottom. When shooting a portrait during the golden hour or a street scene at night, do not shoot through the glass. Instead, press the very edge of the glass bottom tightly against the lower corner of your lens element. Switch your camera to manual focus. Dial your lens to its widest aperture, like f1.8 or f2.8, and lock focus directly onto your subject's eyes. Because the glass cup is inches away from your lens, it falls completely out of focus, transforming into a fluid optical element. As the low-angle sun hits those geometric ridges, the light explodes into unpredictable rainbow streaks and anamorphic flares across the edge of your frame. You instantly introduce 3-dimensional depth to a flat digital image using a common water glass. Simple. This leads us to category number 2, refractive tools. The ultimate goal of composition is to keep the viewer's eye inside the frame. But most amateur compositions are completely flat. You have a subject and a background. It looks like an ordinary postcard. Refractive tools allow you to reject a single perspective. They give you the power to grab a completely separate part of the environment. Do not buy a heavy studio mirror. The absolute best refractive tool is already in your pocket. A second smartphone with the screen turned off. When you are out on the street at dusk, take that black glossy phone screen and hold it completely flat and horizontal, flush against the very bottom edge of your camera lens. Beginners fail here because they hold the surface too low, creating a massive gap that ruins the illusion. You must raise the phone screen until it literally cuts halfway across the front element of your lens. Look at your LCD screen. The black glass acts as a pristine, high-contrast liquid mirror. It erases the ugly asphalt of the street and replaces it with a perfect vertical reflection of the glowing sky or architecture. It creates an absolute symmetry that looks like your subject is standing next to a perfect still rain puddle. Quick pause. Do you prefer the dreamlike flares of refractive tools or the geometric perfection of refractive tools? Drop a written 1 for flares or a 2 for reflections in the comments right now. Let us see how your brain visualizes the world. Category number 3 is diffusing and texturing tools. Our third category serves 2 functions. Either it creates a halo around your highlights, or it acts as an invisible bounce card to gently lift your shadows without adding digital noise. Instead of spending hundreds on a commercial mist filter, grab a roll of standard clear cling wrap and a jar of common Vaseline. Wrap a single layer of the plastic wrap tightly across your lens hood. Never touch your actual lens glass. Now, take a tiny microscopic amount of Vaseline on your fingertip and lightly smear it along the outer edges of the plastic wrap, leaving a clean, untouched circle directly in the center. When you shoot a portrait in the backlit evening sun, the center of your image remains razor sharp, preserving skin details. But the harsh highlights in the background strike the greasy edges and diffuse into a velvety, cinematic glow. It eliminates cold digital harshness and wraps your subject in a nostalgic, film-like atmosphere. What if you are dealing with deep shadows indoors? Do not turn on a cheap flash. That creates a horrific amateur look. Instead, find a plain white cotton shirt or a large sheet of A4 white paper. Place it just outside your camera frame on the dark side of your subject's face. The harsh window light will hit that matte white surface and bounce back as a beautifully soft, directionless fill light, erasing deep under eyeshadows naturally without adding a single decibel of digital grain. This brings us to our final category, atmospheric and framing tools. The number one reason snapshots look unprofessional is visual pollution. Backgrounds filled with trash cans, chaotic crowds, and distracting street signs. An elite artist knows that photography is an art of exclusion. It is about what you ruthlessly cut out. Take a common, transparent plastic grocery bag. Tear a rough hole right through the bottom of it, and wrap the crinkled bag over your lens like a sleeve, letting the torn edges frame your glass while keeping the center hole clear. When you press the shutter, the camera transforms the out-of-focus, crinkled plastic bag on the edges into a gorgeous, misty vignette. The chaotic background elements are completely dissolved into a clean, abstract white texture, forcing the viewer's attention straight into the sharp center of the frame. It turns a crowded sidewalk into a high-fashion editorial backdrop. Mastering photography has never been about the gear you afford to buy. It is about the resourcefulness of your mind. Let the gear nerds spend thousands chasing specification sheets. Your strength lies in simplicity. By using a water glass, a smartphone screen, a white shirt, or a plastic bag, you prove that the mind behind the viewfinder is infinitely more powerful than the technology inside the camera body. If you want more honest, zero bullshit guides to transforming your work, hit that subscribe button right now. Keep your setups clean, keep your process simple. Go look around your house, grab a tool of physics, and go capture something real today. I am Mr. Simple, and I will see you in the next video.